Hello, we finally come to the end of the first semester of this academic year, and we'd like to find out from some of our leaders how it's been like governing in this semester. We'll go for a short commercial break, after which we'll start the interview with one of our own. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share the video. I'm Juliet. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Subscribe if you haven't, share and like the video. So having here with us today is one of our own. Okay, they are leaders, so they are our own. So having with us here today is His Excellency Adom Kwame Jr., the Provincial President for whole campus. Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I like your smile.
Oh, I'm honored.
Yeah, so we just want to find out some things about how this term has been this first semester. But before that, we'd like to know you, something about you.
Sure.
Yeah, so can you just tell us something little about yourself, personal?
Okay. So before I begin, I would like to say a very big thank you to all the audience out there, especially to all the UHAS students, especially those in whole campus, and I'm very privileged to serve them. And to all those who voted for me, I'm glad, and I hope by the end of the tenure, they will have seen something great in their lives.
Yeah, we hope
okay.
So.
And also, I would like to thank you, Hobbies TV, for this great opportunity and to recommend you guys on the great work you guys have been doing for the people of UHAS. Okay, so about myself, and this is a big question for me. And but what I would say is Adom Kwame Jr. is my name, and I'm just a young boy from Ashanti region. There is a village that we call Apa. And this one, when you reach Jamasi, so it's just 2 city fare from Jamasi to Apa.
Okay, that means you've been visiting Pan.
Yes. But I've not been there always, and I've been there like 3 times in my lifetime. So that's where I'm from. But currently, I stay at Ahafo Kenyase. Yes, that's where I'm from. So my journey in life has been okay, cool, and now we are in UHAS, and we are trying to give our best to our people in UHAS.
Yes, wow. Thank you. You are doing great. And you are a nursing student, right?
Yes, please.
Nursing level 400.
Level 400, yes, please.
Okay, so I would like to zoom to the politics side. Then after some time, I'll go back to your personal life.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, so then I would like to know when you started developing your love for politics.
Okay.
Politics and leadership.
Okay, my love for politics started way back in JHS.
Nice.
Yes, JHS. And JHS, I was much into ministry, so I took the role as assistant chaplain. Yes, way back in SHS, and it was cool as an assistant chaplain. At times, you stand in front of people, you preach. At the same time, I was the class prefect for my class. So from there, Adom was doing great, and in secondary school, I wanted to be a dining hall prefect. Yes, I wanted to be a dining hall prefect.
Why? This one I want to know. Why did you want to be the dining
hall
prefect?
Okay, at that time, you see, dining hall, there are several benefits that comes with dining hall prefect.
The food, right?
We can go for that one.
Okay.
And others,
okay.
The mugs and those stuffs. Yes. So I love to be a dining hall prefect. But during the interview, Adom was kind of a good student and also the class prefect for Science A.
Okay.
And how I managed my class, the teachers really loved that. They loved how I managed the class, how my class comport themselves and everything. So from there, they wanted to shift me from the dining hall position to the boys' school prefect.
Oh wow! So what happened?
I cried. I told them I don't want the school prefect, and I had my reasons. Because at times I had to go hard on my boys, and I'm the type who love my boys and everything. I love my boys, and at times you see boys will wear muftiko, boys will do things that at times you can't, you have to say it as a leader, and I didn't want to engage myself in that. That's why I didn't want to be the boys prefect.
So you ended up being
The dining hall prefect too, they said they will not give it to me.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's either boys prefect or nothing. So I went for nothing.
Wow.
Yes.
What a strong reason you must have not to leave being
The
the
boys school
overall
prefect,
to
yes.
nothing. That's
Yes,
really nice
yes.
to know. Okay. So you developed that from your JHS you mentioned, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, then now coming to the university, what made you want to be the president?
Okay, so the first time I stepped my foot in UHAS, I, 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 I was like, we can do something great as a young university, and I loved politics as an individual. I follow politicians, and as I see politics as a chance for change, and politics without change, then it's not politics. Okay, so when I came to UHAS, I had a feeling for change, that leaders of this our SRC can do more. That was when I had the idea of going for SRC positions and other stuff. So from level 100, they were calling me Presdo, Presdo.
Hey,
Those
why?
people in Sunam, because I told them Adom will be running. And during
Level 100 now, you told them?
yes,
Oh,
level
nice.
100. So people were expecting, they knew Adom would be going for SRC position. And during Norman's time, normally I stand in bars to campaign for him. So they knew me from there. I'll be campaigning in buses from Days Hostel to Pemsite, and from Pemsite to Poly. So, you know, my love for politics in UHAS started way back in level 100.
That's really great. I wanted to ask who inspired you in UHAS, or what's really, like, is there a problem you identified that you wanted to really change, but you've kind of, since you started from level 100, yeah, you had the inspiration that are like
Yes, yes,
in your
yes.
mind.
So one of the things was about renting in Ho. Renting in Ho. This was one of the things that inspired me to love politics in Ho, especially in UHAS. Because most of the time students move from their hostels in level 100 to rent apartments in level 200. And the things some students go through is so terrible and horrible that no one is trying to talk about. So this was something that inspired me to go for positions within the SRC.
Okay, so if I may ask, why not the federal and the provincial, but the provincial?
Okay. You see, change must come, and it does not depend on where you are. I was there. I was having intentions to run as a vice president with some of the federal aspirants, and it was a very close contest that I analyzed several things. I was like, Adam, why don't you capitalize on this and go for these positions? So it entailed a lot for me to make that decision. Several consultations were made, and I made several analysis, and I knew provincial president, I will win it at all costs, because I have the crowd, I have the policies to win it, and that was why I went for the provincial, because I wanted the chance to make a change.
Yeah, you didn't want to miss it.
I didn't want to miss that chance at all.
That's really
So whether a federal or a provincial, the vision is still clear for the SRC. We are serving the SRC, and under no circumstance that as a provincial president you cannot cause change. That was one of the reasons why I decided to go for provincial president.
Okay, I love the way you're talking about causing change, because my next question is about the changes you really wanted to make. The changes you wanted to make as the provincial president.
Yes, so I had several policies, and my policies was the title of my whole political campaign was the people's policies, and leadership for the people, for a better UHAS now and never. It was a very, very great agenda that most of the students fell in love with. To be for the people, to stand for the people, and to love your people. It's a very great agenda, and several changes that we planned of making it happen, and from establishing an image as an institution within the community which we are in. Many a times we are within a community, but as if they know us, they don't know us. It all depends on our impact that we give it to the community. So my main political campaign was establishing an image within the whole municipality and Volta region at large. And we are still working on it, and we hope to, at the end of the tenure that we will leave, everyone will be singing or praising UHAS students within the whole municipality.
Okay, so when you say an image, that means for you as student,
Yes.
an image As in what?
Image as in being recognized.
So what do you want us to be recognized for?
Being recognized for us, the center point of health within the municipality.
Okay.
We are health students,
yes.
and our motto as a university is health for development.
Yes.
So my main change was, okay, let's develop our community through health. Okay, so I had an agenda, and that one was Hope for Health campaign. We are working on it. We've sent proposal to some places, and very soon we are going to launch that one of the biggest health campaign that has ever happened in Hovota region and Ghana at large.
Okay, I really like the way you're following, because you keep on following up with the next questions I have for you.
Okay.
So having talked about your models and what you really wanted to do, I wanted to find out, so far, first semester having ended now, what have you been able to achieve?
Okay, very nice question, and I would like to say it has not been easy. It has never been easy. As the provincial president, coming into office, people were like, the provincial system, is it really working for us?
Yes, may I add something? So some students don't actually know or see the provincial office. We feel like it's as if you are there, but you are not there. You don't see we don't know or see what you actually do.
Okay.
Yes, please, what do you have to say about that?
Okay, I would say it's a wrong question, and I won't agree to the fact that they don't really feel the presence of the provincial president. And I would say maybe at first the system was complicated for them to operate, but now my administration is on a different level, and they can feel the provincial system now. I know what I'm talking about. You can run a survey and you will see how people are embracing the way the provincial president and the executives are working. Let me give you one instance. First ever presidential tour ever happened in UHAS was done by the whole provincial president. This was a tour to the various hostels in UHAS to talk to the students, to know their challenges and use appropriate channels to solve these challenges. So if you are telling me they don't feel it, then who are they feeling? Okay, so I can say that maybe for the past years, the provincial system was kind of complicated and the provincial office was kind of silent. But now we are up on our feet and we are delivering. We are really delivering.
Okay, wow, that's great. That's really great to know. So then, I would like to, in terms of your delivery, do you have autonomy? Are you able to do things on your own as the provincial president?
Yes, please. There is total autonomy, and I would like to say a very big thank you to the acting federal president, His Excellency Hagan, and to the Hohoi provincial president, His Excellency Sam Joseph. We are good brothers, and he's a great political partner, and we are doing a lot together. Okay, so recently, in the course of the first semester, we had a budget approved by Parliament, a budget worth a good thousands of cedis for 50 lavish benches, galvanized metal benches for both Ho and Hohoi campus. Nice. So we have 30 benches for Ho campus and 20 benches for Hohoi campus, with 10 galvanized metals for Hohoi and 15 galvanized metals for Ho. So we are doing great, just that we have some setbacks. That's why the benches are not yet in, but we are still working on it, and very soon that project will be done, especially for permanent site, Sokode campus, where most of times students leave their lecture halls and are waiting for their next lecture. They don't have places to sit, rest. We are looking at that. Lavish benches, galvanized metal one, modernized one, very beautiful, well braced, and this is something I know the people of Ho campus and even Hohoi at large will love to have. And next semester, plan for next semester, yes. Many a times students go out to rent. As I said, that was one problem I witnessed in level 100. And they rent with that kind of no knowledge. They are kind of naive. Let me use the word naive. They are naive that they are going to rent, that they have no idea about where they are even going. So the main idea is establish rent right. So that is the name, rent right, the rules and the laws. And I know from now, you have Base TV, from your flyers, your news, maybe you talk about the rent right policy. So rent right is just a policy that we look at teaching our students the rules and the laws concerning renting, and if possible, secure rooms for students at ease. The stress in securing apartment is never easy.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
what can we do for them? My office is trying to at least secure at least 150 single rooms self-contained, and some chamber hall self-contained, and some chamber hall with porch. We are trying to get at least 300 rooms available where we will give it to students. At least if we can serve 800 students accommodation at ease, then it's a plus for the SRC. So that's the rent right. So recently I got in touch with one of the state attorneys in Ho, and we are working on that. Very soon we are going to launch that policy, rent right. Okay. And I spoke to the dean of students about it, and she's very, very glad about this policy. Wow. So rent right is coming next semester. Next semester, Hope for Health is coming. Next semester we are installing benches. Next semester there are several activities that's going to follow.
I'm so happy and expectant to see these things happening.
Yes.
So then I'll move to societies. We have some societies on this campus. Which of them are you a part of? And do you have any other leadership roles in any of them apart from this main one you have?
Okay. Sure. So as a nursing student, I'm part of NAMSA. Okay. So I handed over as the PRO last year. Okay. And I'm also a Tesconian, a pure Tesconian, and I'm part of Tescon, though I'm not having any position there. And yes, so far on campus, these are some of the societies I'm in. Yes, but off campus too, I'm part of Youth Empowerment Consortium. It's an independent youth organization that looks to talk about national policies and everything. So for that one, I'm representing my constituency.
All right, so His Excellency, we would like to know how you are combining or able to combine your academics with this politics and governance.
Okay, it has never been easy. Academics with politics is kind of stressful, especially at times that you have to miss lectures and go for meetings, go for follow-ups and other stuff. But we are managing, and with God, everything is possible. So it all depends on you as an individual, your zeal for what you do. I don't take my studies for granted, and I don't joke with my political position. Okay. So combining those two all depends on my zeal, my confidence, and God, as I said earlier.
That's great. It's really great to know. He doesn't take his academics for granted. So now, finally, we would like to know about your hobbies, what your talents and hobbies. Just
great commentator.
Oh, nice.
And yes, I've run commentary, especially at the Diverse Sports Complex. Okay. And even I brought the idea of Estadio de Diverse. So most of the times during games, you hear students calling Diverse Sports Complex Estadio de Diverse. I'm the #1 commentator in UHAS,
oh,
and
wow,
at times I run commentary. Yeah, #1 commentator.
Okay, that's really great to know. So finally, we are ending. Thank you so much for your time here with us. What are your final words? What would you like to tell your people? Hey, you are ready. Okay, yes, so let's hear from you.
Okay, to the people of UHAS, the people of whole campus, what I want to tell you is expect something great, and still believe, as you believe in the people agenda, for the people agenda is still on, and I will never forsake you, and every policy that I promise in my manifesto will come to pass. And next semester there are great policies coming, and I will tell you all to support the office, and let's make this happen. And to the alumni out there, please and please, very soon we are going to have our first alumni homecoming. Hey. I invite you all, please come. Let's have fun as an institution. Let's have fun as a community. Come and educate the regular students. Come and educate everyone on campus. These are my final words to everyone. Please be a good student out there. Exhibit the principles of UHAS and show the world that you are part of UHAS community. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful session here with His Excellency Adom Kwame Jr. And we've come to the end all too soon. We have more interviews coming up. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like this video. It's been a good time. See you next time. Bye-bye.